Hey, what's up, everyone? In here for another new game, Assassin's Creed. One of the things I wanted to start doing from the beginning of 2015 was start some new series. Um, I have this on PC. However, only reason I haven't played it was because I cannot record or stream on PC. So if that alludes to the goal that I would like to do with my channel, that I would like to stream PC games and record PC games, then, yeah, support the channel so I can get to doing PC games and stuff sooner. I vaguely remember initially seeing initial previews for this game and being like all hyped for it. And then by the time it came out, I had already been sold on, hey, I would rather record and stream PC games. However, like I just mentioned, is that I couldn't, so I didn't. And so I'm finally here playing it now on PlayStation 3 when I would rather be playing it on PC. Yeah, I remember it had some really good, left a good impression, and a lot of people were pretty hyped for the series when it, was going to debut anyway. So I don't really think I really need to say too much. I did play a good half hour of about an hour of the game, about a year ago. I like played a demo of it. It was pretty cool. So it's not like this initial beginning part of the game is going to be, it's not going to be completely blind. I'm sure I'll forget a few things or how to do a few things.
I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
I'm not even sure what they were trying to tell me with the stuff to do with the buttons. They like started throwing it at me, but it's like, what are we gonna do to make use of it?
Desmond, I need you to try and relax.
There we go. Now we're sprinting, knocking people around too. Yeah, I remember the beginning part. It's like all being dizzy and shit. What's up, guys?
Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
I'm just gonna throw people around. We can do that. Okay, now that they're
Give it a moment.
now that they're showing me that I can make use of stuff, I'm just gonna throw people around. Fuck y'all.
That's enough, Mr. Man.
Come on.
We need to pull him out. Now.
Oh, what was that about?
All right, Desmond. We're going to try and bring you out.
Then do it, because I don't know what the fuck's going on. Alright, what's up? Yeah, you can't even see shit in the beginning, so I'm gonna guess that's how it's supposed to be anyway. Like, oh my. I have kind of vague idea what the series is about.
I told you he'd be fine.
Bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life? You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die? Lie down.
Do I have a choice?
A wise decision.
Alright, what's up? We gonna get into this shit?
Where am I?
You're inside the Animus.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well? Genetic memory, if you will. Migration, hibernation, reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal instinct.
Now you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
Oh, great. That should be fun. I remember having a little bit of difficulty because I couldn't figure out what the fuck to do right away. Eventually figured it out, though.
Data stream unstable. Attempting to restore synchronization. Hello, Subject 17. This tutorial has been prepared in order to better acclimate you to the Animus's control system. Instructions will follow shortly. The synchronization bar represents how in sync you are with your ancestors' memories. If you ever fall completely out of sync, the Animus will restore you to your last synchronized position. You are currently dangerously close to desynchronization. Please follow all forthcoming instructions in order to restore system stability. The Animus utilizes a puppeteering concept to control the actions of your ancestor. I'm loading subroutines to validate your body's adaptation to the Animus. We will begin by exploring the default actions of each input.
What's up? We're gonna go? Yeah, I remember the beginning is...
Standing still, use the head button to observe your environment.
That's what I'm doing now. Should switch it around to the other joystick to look, because we're already having the...
Empty hand to walk through these jar carriers without causing them to drop what they're holding. Proceed to the marker to continue the synchronization process.
Yeah, I remember being annoyed with this part. I have to try to get through here without having them knock any of the pots down. That shit was annoying. It took me a couple tries to get through here when I came through here like a year ago. Kept making them knock the pots down. Shit was mad annoying. What's up? We're gonna go over here.
The Animus differentiates between two fundamental actions: low profile and high profile. Low profile actions are socially acceptable. High profile actions are more action oriented. Hold the high profile button to see how your heads up display changes the context of the puppeteering inputs. Excellent.
Alright, what next?
We will continue your synchronization process by testing some high-profile actions. Grab and throw this individual onto the marker by using the empty hand button in high profile.
Hey. Yeah, get over there, fuck. Good job.
Using your legs button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone, for you can lose your balance and tumble to the ground. While sprinting, reach the marker before this man does.
I will. Can we go? Hey, fuck you. I'm gonna get there first.
Well done.
Told you I was. I can't slap him like I told you so.
The Animus will also provide other important information. The social status icon gives you information on your social status. The different states will be explained in context soon. This icon appears when a soldier is looking at you. The yellow color means the soldier is either unaware or suspicious of who you are. To illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, lock onto your target.
I am locked on, aren't I?
Select your hidden blade.
Like that?
With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him by using your armed hand button.
Alright, hey buddy, guess what? Just like that? Very good, he's dead. Uh-oh. Why are you letting him discover his friend?
Alright then. Where are you?
Guess what? What now?
The dead body has alerted the soldier and changed his awareness to informed, as represented by the red witness indicator. Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response. Provoke this soldier.
Hey, fucker.
Notice how the social status icon has changed to exposed. Use the latter and try to break the line of sight.
That's what I'm gonna do. Let's go. Let's hurry up and go over here.
Excellent.
What's up?
The line of sight has been broken. Now run into the roof garden to hide from the soldier.
He's not gonna see me in here.
Your social status indicates that you are hidden, but the soldier is still looking for you. Wait until your social status changes again.
And then can I kill him?
That's right. You do well to hide.
You do well to run, otherwise I'm gonna kill you.
Well done. The soldier has lost your track. You are now anonymous, and you can exit the hide spot.
Good.
Excellent.
What next? I'm ready to get into action already.
Anonymous will fill your synchronization bar and make your job as an assassin easier. There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish.
Good to know. What's up? Now I know I can use those. What next?
Let us continue with a demonstration of Blend. Blend can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the soldiers.
You guys will not suspect a fucking thing. I'll tell y'all that much. See, look at that. You don't even fucking know. I could just murder all of you too, no?
Good.
What next?
Now that you are fully synced, a new ability is available to you. Referred to as Eagle Vision, this sixth sense helped your ancestor understand the intentions of people around him.
Okay, what's up? Are we done? Is that it? We can get to the action now?
Eagle Vision will only be available once you are fully synced. Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of life will assist you with staying in sync. The creed consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second, always be discreet. Third, do not compromise the clan. Should you lose sync, you can restore synchronization by reliving key moments of your ancestor's life, or by respecting the creed.
Okay, so they just want me to kill all innocent people, right?
The most stable memory block will now be loaded.
Good. Let's get into the action, why don't we? It actually picks up really kind of slow in the beginning. Like, I think, like, the first... maybe, like, 15, 20 minutes?
Wait!
It's pretty
There must
fucking
be
slow.
another way. This one need not die.
Good job.
An excellent kill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way of...
My way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure?
I do not know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
Alright, can we go? Alright, what's up? Uh-oh. Yeah, of course I don't want to go drop down there. Oh, if I did, I wouldn't die. That's good. I'd be able to climb right back up the ladder. There we go. And then he just automatically jumps. Good. Alright, let's keep moving over here. Oh, we go a little faster if we hold X. Gonna kill him? How do we pick our weapon again? Okay, there we go. We lock onto the target. Okay. Alright, what's up? Hey, buddy. I got something for you. I bet you enjoyed that.
There. That must be the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet. Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair.
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
Yep. Alright, what are we gonna do? What did they want us to do anyway? I don't even remember. Can I just kill y'all? Maybe. What if I kill y'all? No. Don't want to do that. How do I select a different weapon? Okay, I know how to do eagle vision. We're just gonna go down there and fight him. I think that's really the only option that we have to do, because I remember... Guess what, guys? I got something for y'all. How do we fight? Oh, okay. Guess what?
Old Templars, you are not the only ones with business here.
Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Your head.
Blood.
No! You know not the things in which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die.
Yep, I'm gonna fuck y'all up for that. How did you already compromise your shit?
Kill the assassins!
Uh-oh, hopefully my guys do okay over there. Alright, well, we just gotta move around. Alright, what's up? Yep, that's the way you want me to go, I see. I don't remember if there's, like, any collectibles in here, though. Oh, why didn't you just keep moving up there? No, I can't remember. Maybe he... Maybe you gotta kinda jump across? Or we can do this, too. What's up? And... do this to run up a wall? Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to get used to the controls, though. Alright, what are we gonna do? What's up here? Yeah, I think we already know how to do climbing now. Because I'm already doing it. Alright, what's this way?
Skipping part of memory to a more recent one.
Oh, you're already kicking me out of the memory? What now? Where are we gonna go now? What's up?
Altair, you've returned.
Raouf.
It is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Nope.
The master in his tower.
Yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
Alright, where do we want to go? Oh, next objective? I can't remember. I think we follow this guy, or do we not? No, I don't think we follow him. Because he runs off and does whatever. I think we have to meet somebody around here. Get the fuck out of my way. Okay, maybe we don't meet somebody. I couldn't remember if we met somebody over here or not. I think we do something over here, though. Oh, I can't keep climbing up there? I wonder, can I just climb up this wall, save the trouble? Okay, get off that. Can we climb up this wall? Oh, we can. Okay, good. I don't have to go around. Although I think that's what they probably wanted me to do anyway. Alright, we're gonna keep going this way. Fuck y'all, get out of my way. That's what you get. Alright, what's up? Oh no, we gotta keep going all the way up, don't we? Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, fucking out of my way, dude. That's what you get. Alright, so now we're finally getting to kind of the action part. We'll see how it goes, though. What's up, guys? Oh, we're gonna take a look at our castle. Where we're gonna go take care of stuff. I'm trying to think, do I have anything to talk about? I don't know. I know they interrupt me with more dialogue at any time, so we'll see how that goes. I might have stuff to talk about, I guess.
He returns at last.
Abbas.
Where are the others? Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of a sin.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the master. He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, brother.
Were they like flirting there? That's what it sounded like. Tongues and boots and swords and throats. Oh, they wanted to deep throat that sword, don't they? Get all intimate there. What's up? Yeah, we gotta go in here.
The master waits within.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to somebody. What's up, fucker? Hey, we're supposed... Okay, what are you doing?
Altair,
Master.
come forward. Tell me of your mission. I trust you have recovered the Templar's treasure.
There was some trouble, Master. Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability to adapt that makes us who we are.
This time it was not enough.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
Lost to us.
And Robert?
Escaped.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak! Not another word! This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No! You'll do nothing. You've done enough.
You fucked up.
Where are Malik and Kadar?
Dead.
No! Not dead.
Malik?
I still live at least.
And your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've watched your favorite fail to find. Here. Take it.
How do I interact with the glitches? I forget.
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle. Very well. I'll not deny him. Go. Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared. As for you, Altair, our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Alright, so we just made our pretty much fast-forwarded to outside. Is what we did. Yeah? Alright, so we're gonna go over here and... What's up?
It's good you've come. We need your help.
What's happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
And we will take care of that just for you. Nobody else, just for you. Alright, hidden blade, fist. I want to get my sword. Let's pull out that damn sword and we're gonna fuck up some guys. Where y'all at? Where's these guys we gotta fuck up? I think they're over here somewhere.
Assassin! You're a dead man!
I'm gonna fuck up y'all. All of y'all. There we go. Yeah, you fucking get down. You too. Hey, you weren't supposed to attack me. Come on, get the fuck down. Let's do this. There you go. Alright, what else? Oh. Let's do that. I couldn't. I wanted to grab him and then stab him. We couldn't do that? How come it didn't work out like that? Alright, what's up? You need to stand the fuck down. Where's more guys? More guys over here? Let's keep going. Can we do that? Where are they? Over here? You guys are a fucking problem? There we go. I don't know, the combat system feels kind of weak. Where are you guys at? Hey, guess what, fuckers? Okay, so did we get everything done? Or no? Probably not. Okay, is that it? Maybe.
Where is he going? Altair, come. Al-Mualim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise plan for our guests. Just do as I do. It should become clear soon enough.
They will enjoy our plans too, won't they? Can we scale it quicker? Let's scale this shit quicker and get to our destination more quickly. All right, what's up?
Is there a reason for this nonsense?
It is not nonsense.
Stand on that platform, Altair.
All right, what's up? What are we gonna do over here?
Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage!
Oh, well that didn't work out well.
Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
Good. Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
If you say so. There we go. And now we're all gonna die, right?
Oh, my leg! Ah! Oh, my leg!
Quiet, or the Templars will hear us.
Finish him off. Take his leg off. No, we're not gonna do that.
I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes there will bring you to a trap we've set.
Right
Go
here?
and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
Alright, let's go. Hey. Come on. We're gonna go? Here we go. Alright, so we're gonna make it across here. Hopefully we won't get ourselves killed. I'll just quickly go across over here instead of trying to take it slow. It says it's easier when it's in low profile. Fuck that. Is there anything over here? No. I don't know. Do they have collectibles or anything around here? I don't know. I haven't looked too much into it. I guess we'll find out eventually. So I'm not quite sure just yet. Now we just have to scale the wall. I know. I know. We'll figure out scaling the wall as we get to it. I know how to scale the wall. Alright, let's go. Alright, what else? Oh! Oh, okay, that was not scaling the wall successfully. Hey, I didn't die from being in the water, though. Where's it gonna take me back to? I think I did that before. Alright, you fucking wimp. Alright, what are you doing? Let's go over here. Alright, let's go back over to what we were doing. I don't know why I jumped off the wall. That was not that did not go as planned, obviously. We'll figure it out this time though.
You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes there.
Alright, what's up?
Go and release it.
And I think I have to go under that window to continue scaling up the... That's great, but can we go? I don't care to look at the what we have to scale now. Let's go. So what do I have to talk about? Oh, no, not again. Not again. Okay, climb up. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright. So, I did finish a comic. It was okay. It was okay. I don't want to jump off the wall. That's what I'm afraid of now. I did finish reading the comic Air. It was okay, I guess. I mean, it wasn't amazing or great but by far, it was okay. It was written by Willow something. Oh no, not again. Of course I did that again. I wanted to run up the wall and not jump off the wall. Because I saw those things to grab onto up there. So why didn't we just run up to that? You're not making any sense with that now. Come on, can we get over here? Alright, so, finished reading the comic. It was okay. It wasn't really what I was expecting from the comic. Like, it started off, and then it, like, became, like, something different from there. And it was like, yeah, I wasn't really expecting that at all. I'm pretty sure I jumped off a couple times when I was playing in played the demo, like, a year ago. And, yeah, it didn't really... It obviously... I died a couple times until I figured out what I was doing wrong. So... Okay. We could just go over here. Can we jump up to this, buddy? Climb up. And we want to go over here. And continue going up. We're gonna do that. See, we can do this too. Let's do that. You see, I could have just scaled up the front of this thing, which I probably should have done. There you go. You didn't jump off that time. I don't know why he was jumping off when I didn't want him to jump off, though. Hopefully we should be better this time. What's up? What are we gonna do? We just gotta do that? Uh-oh. That didn't work out well for them.
To a more recent one.
You did well to drive Robert from here. His force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles us again. Tell me, do you know why it is you are successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, Altair, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you. First and foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your tongue, unless I give you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with this tenet, then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands. The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd. Do you remember?
Nah.
As I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck. The third and final tenet. The worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home. Every man we've lost today was lost because of you. I am sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
Well, that's it. He's dead. Everything worked out well now, didn't it? Alright, what's up? Now we're gonna get kicked out of that? Well, how are we gonna visit the rest of the ancestors' memories if he's dead?
Experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or two?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room? Give Desmond a minute to stretch his legs.
I really don't see the need.
Warren, please.
Fine.
Yes, let me move around since I'm your captive and everything. You're hostage. Okay, what can I do in here? Anything? Yeah, there's really nothing I can do in here. I mean, I could look around, but there is nothing to do in here. I tried. There's nothing. Alright, what are we gonna do in here? What's our fellow look like anyway? Like this? Okay. They have a camera in here. They're gonna watch me as I go pee and poop and shower or whatever. I don't know. I remember I had to do something in here. I can't remember what it was though. What did you want me to do? I think we just like go to sleep or something. Oh.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
Why can't we change your clothes? Alright, what was that where it was like interact with something over here? Because they showed it I could interact with something in here now. What was that? Oh, the light switch or something? What's up? What are we going to interact with? Oh, that.
You're questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that, too. I believe it's called stupid.
Lucy, this isn't my decision. I don't set the deadlines. But I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Layla?
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down. And then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. We just need to have a little faith.
Fine. But I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat. It's bad enough we have to trace through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
Is that it? Well, that was fun. Not really. Alright, anything I can interact with in here? I remember we go to sleep, and then, like, something happens, and they wake us up, and they're like, hey, back to work, buddy. No sleeping on the job type shit. Yeah, I don't remember there being anything else I could do. Anything, guys? No? How about some food? You got some food? No? Hey, fuckers. Hey, I'm coming
Done
this
for
way.
today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
Oh, now we can go to sleep? Because I want to go to sleep. Y'all are tiring and draining and shit, so we gonna go to sleep now then?
Damn it, they locked the door.
Okay, I'm sure you can find something to do in here. Some trouble to get into. Or take a nap. We can always do that. They're gonna wake us up and tell us to get to work, though.
Gotta say, that's a little creepy, Doc. Waking up to you standing over me. You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
Ooh, wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean, almost?
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education, re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it then?
Now that would be telling.
I'm sure we'll figure it out, though. You're gonna want us to learn whatever. I don't know what the fuck was I talking about anyway. I don't know. I was trying to talk about something. Forgot what we were going to talk about, or what I was going to say, or where I was going with it. What's up? We're gonna get back to business. All right, let's get back to business then. What's it gonna be this time, guys? Oh, access options? Is that what you want me to do? Oh, let's access options and see what that's
Whenever you're
about.
ready, just select the memory you'd like to visit.
Alright, what's this? Is everything good? How's the brightness? Could the brightness be a little better? The brightness could be a little better. About there, maybe? Now that we can access those options. Alright, what else? What was the controls anyway?
You forget how the Animus works? Select the memory on the menu in front of you and let's begin.
You really yelling at me already? I was hoping that it would show me what controls are what. No. What's this? Okay, so I was like, I was looking for option to
Quit wasting time and enter your memory, Mr. Miles.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. I was looking for an option to turn on subtitles, but I guess there's no option for that. Let's go then.